Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Streetside Supers, presented to you by a potential comic brand that may come up in the future, Bitter Bloom Comics. You'll see one day, totally not going to just change names and make this into an actual comic book. What are you talking about? Also, once again, I would like to announce on the 17th of this month, I will be doing a PNG debut. We will be creating a full, small TTRPG setting, and a dungeon and a local town area. It will be a hex crawl style setting, and so it will be system agnostic, so that it's not super heavily reliant on one system or another. If we finish that up early, we will go ahead and play Chronicles of Mystara, because I really love that game. I will ask, hey, two people that I invited as my guests, is it cool for me to announce who you are? Because you are in my headphones. All right. Holly and I invited Miss Huffy, first and foremost, my beloved girlfriend, and I invited Quarklinks to join us creating the TTRPG setting and world building. So we're gonna go ahead and go over to my announcement or my table here in just a moment. But if you would like to support the channel, you can either subscribe via a Twitch Prime subscription. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one content creator for free every month. If you have it, I would love it if you could shoot it my way. But if you don't, that's fine. You can also go to my throne and buy things off my throne. That would be lovely. And then if you miss any of the streams, you can go over to my YouTube channel and check out the VODs. I have, for the most part, fixed the audio issue I was having, so the new VODs will be going up shortly. Without further ado, we will go over to the D&D or TTRPG table. Hello, everybody! I am going to go ahead and introduce myself and one of our players tonight, but I just want to say hi. How is everybody doing this evening?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Eating food, so.
Fantastic.
And you didn't offer to share with the class.
Wow.
No. I don't have enough for the class. I have enough for like 2
Then
people.
why'd you bring it at all?
Then you can't bring it.
I made a giant pork roast, if anybody's hungry. That's...
I'm at my computer. I can't give you guys my food.
Shove it through the headphones.
But, thank you, everybody, for watching, and I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. I am ThePaladinBelle. I will be your narrator for this evening. And one of our players is Iris. Iris goes by, she, her pronouns. And that is correct pronouns, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we'll be playing Alana Scott this evening. The Green Lantern, recent Green Lantern, was a Yellow Lantern and is now defender of willpower and badassery. Say hello, Iris.
For about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, and then I'll become blue or something. We'll find out.
Do it. RGB Lantern.
Yeah.
Fucking RGB Lantern. You're the Kyle Rayner of this setting.
I was about to say.
And up next, if you want to introduce yourself and your character, Venny.
Hello, my name is Venny Lara. I go by She pronouns. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Venny Lara. Tonight I'll be playing as Enid, who is, as far as the audience is aware, a plumber.
Yeah. Up next is Quarklinks. If you want to introduce yourself and your character, please.
Hi. Yeah. So, hi, I'm Lynx. I go by Quarklinks. I'm cool with any pronouns. Venny, the way you said that makes me worried.
Uh-huh.
Should I be worried?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Oh,
You should
great!
never worry.
Awesome.
It'll be great.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Good to know. Anyway, yeah. Hi. I'm Quarklinks. I'm cool with any pronouns, and I will be playing Streamline, who uses they them, or sometimes he him if I slip up because I forgore sometimes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And you can find links anywhere you socialize your medias. As
I
Quark
think-
links.
That's the most important part.
That's okay. I got your back. Up next, Jess, if you want to introduce yourself and your character, please. Jester?
Food's taking a hold,
Okay.
I think. I'm guessing.
Then Huffy, if you want to introduce yourself and your character, and we'll let Jess go last.
Sure, I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing the monkey-shaped transformation hero Makeshift. We both use she/her pronouns, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Miss Huffy.
And patreon.com/Miss Huffy.
That's true.
And then Jess, if you are prepared.
Hello. Sorry, I had to go and step away for a second.
I understand.
Hi, my name is Chester. Try it again. Hi, my name is Chester. Avoiding coming at it, or I get by he, him, or it. Its pronouns. I am on Twitch as as Beckoning Void, or I stream sometimes. And I am playing Hermes tonight. My little guy. My little bird-shaped buddy who's very normal and chill. He's vibing. There are no problems.
Also known
There is
as
no
the
Warren
Grey
Buffing
Ghost.
Day. Also known as the Grey Ghost. You're so right. Listen, I think out of everyone I've ever played, I think he's actually managed to keep his identity pretty secret from the people who aren't supposed to know, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Good for him.
I mean, you were Robin, so like,
Yeah.
you were trained
Listen,
to do that shit.
Listen, the worst they know is like, oh, Grey Ghost was Robin, but who was the Robin? We'll
Exactly.
Didn't stop Slade though.
It did not stop
except-
Slade.
Except the one post that keeps being up on the Bloodhaven Gazette that keeps sitting there
Yep,
that has not been
exactly.
redacted yet.
Exactly. Who would like to give us a recap of what happened last session for a hero point?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Cool. So, do you just want just recap?
Yeah, just go ahead and do the recap. It'll be all right.
Cool. All right. Last session, it was Christmas. Merry Crisis.
Merry Chrysler and a happy Honda days.
Yes.
Happy to your son.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, gift exchange occurred. That was a lot of what happened, and a lot of the party interacted with each other. We had some casual downtime, mostly. Batman gave a lot of money around. Blitz disseminated a lot of cocaine. Oh, important information. We discovered that Hermes' Grey Ghost's boyfriend, the Atlantean boyfriend, has been mysteriously missing for like 2 months. So that's not great. But hey, Santa's real, I guess, and got presents for some of the party. Most of the party was on the naughty list, though. But, you know, it's fine.
Santa's real and he's fucking buff as shit.
He's stacked. So, yeah, Santa was there. Also, Makeshift spent some time in the sewers, because that's just what you do on Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And almost jumped Solomon Grundy down there before realizing, oh, he's just here for holiday dinner with Batman. You know, the way things normally go.
Yeah, that's like DC canon. That's not just a
Mhm.
me thing. That is a DC canon thing. That Batman leaves
Crazy.
Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner for Grundy.
I guess. Well, all right. So, wrapping up the session after all of that, there was a broadcast put on by the Gotham Gazette on TV. Breaking news! In the Cauldron on 3rd and 9th, Victoria Freis was spotted attacking Goth Corp CEO Alexander Flask.
No, it's Ferris Boyle.
Ferris Boyle?
Yeah, Flask is a detective that is evil.
Flask is
Where did I
another guy
get
we're
that
going
name
after.
from?
We're also going after Flask later.
Yeah, you are also going to be going after Flask because he's
Oh, okay.
because he's an evil bastard. Yeah.
Well, I got most of it right.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So we pan in to that broadcast. You guys are kind of in Station 201, your little base. And on that broadcast is another piece of news. In recent news, both the heroes Golden and Streamline were seen with Plastic Man attempting to help stop a bank robbery. Our special report from Jack Ryder says that Streamline was seen fleeing the scene with a gunshot wound to the right arm. And we hope that Streamline recovers well and is in shipshape for more crime fighting. Get better soon. And it's just Jack Ryder giving a thumbs up before the broadcast ends.
Mm-hmm.
Our infiltrators keep getting shot.
So you guys are kind of around the table, like the TV, because of the Victoria Freis announcement. How do you guys react? How do your characters react to hearing that Streamline got shot when out on patrol?
Is Streamline okay?
Is Streamline sitting with us?
I would
You look
assume.
around. They were just sitting there.
Is the Streamline in this room with us?
Is the
They were just a second ago.
What is the Streamline saying to you?
It's the fucking. You guys can roll perception to see if you can find Streamline.
Streamline hearing news about their own shooting. I must go now.
Yeah.
You will not see me.
Someone's talking
can-
about me? Word. Peace.
Oh shit!
You can dodge
Grey Ghost
conversation. You can
immediately
dodge the
spots
bullet.
you. Grey Ghost immediately spots you. Grey Ghost is used to finding Batman. So
Oh, cool. So, yeah, Grey Ghost probably just sees Streamline straight up dip under the table and then try and sneak out. Because, like, there's just a barely perceptible part of the shadow where it's slightly darker.
Yeah, I think it's just it's like he can see where you're going, so he just like moves to the spot you're heading and just like raises an eyebrow at you? Question mark?
They were going to go out the door into the next room, and then they just casually pop out and lean against the wall like that was their whole plan all along.
the
He
the
just tilts his
eyebrow
head at you.
under the mask raises.
Yeah. He's tilted his head. Just waiting for you. Waiting
They
for you
shrug.
to explain. Are you good? Is everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
Then why were you trying to sneak out just now?
Didn't want to talk about it.
You could have just said that. You didn't have to just leave.
Hey, Kami, you have really good hearing, right?
Oh, certainly. Yeah, I'm hearing this, I'm sure.
You hear a loud whistling noise as if something is approaching your location at like Mach speed.
Oh,
is
shit.
that
Oh, shit.
boy?
I'm gonna turn the building into ballistic. into like a ballistic shock resistant type thing.
I think it's
So
Superboy,
here's the thing.
right?
Do you think that ballistic shock can stop a Kryptonian?
Oh, stop. No.
So
Missile. I'm trying to stop it from killing us all.
yeah, exactly. So you probably see it as you're
Freeman,
transforming. As you're transforming, fucking Superboy crashes through the fucking ballistics gel.
Oh, no.
Hello,
is it
you're
too
not
late?
So, Streamline, you go first, and then we'll have Kami.
Do you really think you can hide from us? Sorry.
Okay, they're gonna try to hide again, because loud sound, scary loud sound. That's worse. Okay.
Does my perception carry over?
Oh, they're straight up just in your shadow.
Okay, that's fine. He lets it happen.
Superboy grabs you from the shadow and pulls you back up. You got shot?
I'm fine. I got better.
Oh.
Hey, Kami,
Yeah.
I need you to make a spotlight that can follow Streamline.
Hey, there's no need for that.
Well, I'm not so good with the text. I'm not so sure if it's going to follow, but I can follow it manually, and she's going to make like a classic theater type spotlight with like a handle on the back.
Thank
What is it with you heroes and spotlights?
You got shot and did not tell me or your team.
A team member was there.
Who shot you? Whose gang were they a part of?
Someone kind of wasn't paying a lot of attention because
Who are you
got
spying
shot.
on is the better question.
Okay, I was asked to help with a league thing, and it got out of hand. But I got taken to someone who could help right away, and I'm fine.
You're surrounded by like a pretty robust support system, I dare say, especially for a upcoming superhero. You should really take advantage of that in a like more safe way.
What do you mean?
If you get shot, maybe come to your friends so that we can support you. I don't know, instead of hiding it.
You look uncomfortable.
Kami has a
Kami
point.
looks stern.
Kami has a point. It's Superboy just staring you dead in the eye. I will ask Plastic Man who it was.
It was Plastic Man?
Plastic Man was the league member that asked Streamline to help.
I love Plastic Man, but I could totally fuck him up for information.
It's okay. Patrick will tell me, or I'll freeze him.
No, don't freeze anyone.
So whose gang were you fighting? Do you remember at all?
They were wearing really ugly outfits. Like I don't know fashion. That was bad, even to my eyes.
Were they suits that were sewn together that were two different suits sewn up together in the middle?
Oh no.
Yeah. I think that is what they looked like, actually.
Got it. Two-Face. I'll be back. And he just Mach speed out of the fucking building.
Fuck.
That's the problem with Kryptonians, is that they'll just go do the thing on their own and won't really ask for help.
Especially Superboy, who is currently the Superman of the Justice League because his dad is dead.
Yeah, there may have been a reason why they were trying to not tell anyone, but there goes the news.
Superboy pays attention to the Gotham Gazette because, his best friend is in Gotham right now.
Whoops.
It's not like he can lose more people. That would suck.
It's also not like Two-Face's people can stop him.
Yeah. Nope.
What are you talking about? They totally can.
No.
You never seen that one video where he sits there and he goes, heads I run, tails I get punched. And both happen. Great execution on his part.
Yeah, exactly. And so essentially what you guys can see, and Kami, you can hear this from where you are because you have fucking super hearing, is Superboy doing a Batman style interrogation, holding a man by his
My
ankle.
arm is getting tired.
Yeah, holding this man by his ankle 30,000 feet up.
Which man?
Two-Face.
A Two-Face goon.
Not Two-Face.
Yeah, no. Two-Face, not Two-Face just yet. Has not gone directly to Harvey. But he is like holding a man above the city, visible for everybody to see. And he just drops him.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Connor, catch him.
Lets him fall almost to the ground and then catches him by the fucking suit.
Oh.
And then this dude just starts fucking spilling everything.
My aren't going to be happy.
I gotta say, that's gotta be embarrassing for you, Streamline.
They're standing there watching all this with their hands on their face, just
Like it's like when
groaning.
when your parent goes into the store or like solves your problem for you. That's embarrassing.
Mhm.
You're just like, oh,
Superboy just kind
Stop.
of Superboy soon walks back in and he goes, "The guy that shot you got arrested. Plastic Man handled it.
Okay. Mhm.
I'm upset because I can't handle it myself. I am Superman.
Wow,
now."
I couldn't tell that you were upset by the way you dropped a guy from the sky.
I wasn't gonna let him hit the ground.
I mean, to be fair, the ground could have just as easily turned into something very, very soft.
Yeah, Kami would have caught him. But also,
just an offhanded
I'm
question.
yes, what's up?
Between Superboy, the Street Side Supers and the fence post, he kind of has like a broken bone where he was held, doesn't he?
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Like he was getting squeezed for that. He was like, "Urgh."
Yeah, no, Superboy was pissed. Slowly, for those of you who know the lore of Superboy, he's working his way towards Superboy Prime.
Yeah. That is not
Oh
good.
no!
Yeah.
That is not good.
He can't deal with that.
But yeah, he's slowly on the path to Superboy Prime. That's why he's.
But what if he
Pissed.
doesn't?
There's a way for you guys to stop that. It's just interacting with him in a positive way.
So maybe we don't hide our gunshots from him.
He's going to become
Speaking-
Bad End Gohan.
Of being positive and interacting with him, Streamline is gonna sigh dramatically, but then like put a hand on his slightly taller shoulder and just be like, it all happened really fast, okay? So sorry I didn't say anything,
It's okay.
but I am fine.
It's okay. Just understand that I will absolutely fucking murder people for you. And-
Maybe don't.
I mean, if Allura can get away with it.
Full disclosure,
Yeah.
Streamline, is that why you were trying to keep it a secret? So that the people don't get killed?
I don't think they respond to that directly. I think like they hesitate, like there's a tilt of their head, like they heard what was said, and then they
There's
turn
more
back
to
to
it then.
Connor.
Okay.
They turn back to Connor, and just like keep awkwardly patting him on the shoulder, and
It's-
looking ashamed of themselves, like a dog who did something they knew they weren't supposed to.
It's okay. I just don't do that again. Kami,
Get shot? Not if I can help
Mhm.
it.
do me a favor.
Oh, I get shot all the time.
Yeah, Kami,
Yeah, what's up?
do me a favor. You know how to... I don't know where my dad kept all the signal watches. Do you know how to make one?
Oh. Yeah, I do.
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure. She will. She'll start working on a handful of very intricate-looking watches. They will emit a sound that Kami will not be super pleased to hear, but
I mean,
both Kami and any of the Kryptonians will be able to hear.
Yeah.
if Cammy needed like reference or anything, I believe Hermes still has his question.
Yeah, because Hermes was one of Superman's best friends.
A reference would be perfect because she can make very intricate things with her powers,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
long
he
as she
would
knows how it's made.
Yeah, he would offer his up for frame of reference.
So
Wonderful.
for all of you, you have
So-
a Justice League communicator. Everybody but Kami. Because Kami can just fucking hear what yours are saying. And the Justice League who kind of were like, hey, you guys can kind of do things that we can't because we're too high profile. And you
Suffer
guys can
from
kind of,
success.
yeah, and you guys can work under the radar. We're given earpieces from the Justice League.
Oh my god, we're
Uh-huh.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
We're Batman Incorporated.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
And you get a call from a voice that you guys haven't, because I don't think you guys have encountered Nightwing as a person.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightwing.
Yeah, the
We've-
only one who
we've-
would recognize Nightwing would probably be... Yeah, no, Nightwing hasn't helped you guys at all. Nightwing has been, like, recovering for a while. I know you've worked with
Oh, no.
Nightwing's clone before.
I've
Night-
worked with
Night-
that's my bad.
Nightwing's clone helped you fight Grundy.
And Doomsday, I believe.
Yes,
I
and
think so, yeah.
Doomsday. And Doomsday. Nightwing's clone goes by the title Sparrow.
Oh, lovely.
That is her moniker. And Nightwing kind of comes through on the comms and she goes, hey, is this thing working? Test 1 2?
Yeah,
Is this thing
Yeah.
on?
yeah,
Okay.
you're working.
Okay, cool. I am at the Monarch Theater and I'm watching kind of this go down. I may need backup. Victoria's pissed.
Okay.
What about Victoria's Piss?
Victoria Freis is very angry.
Why is
Ah.
she angry?
So, I'm assuming you all saw the news about her kidnapping Ferris Boyle.
Uh-huh.
I did some research, and apparently, Ferris decided he was going to claim all of Victoria's research, the cryopod in which her wife is stored, and her wife as company property.
Oh, gross.
That's been
Damn.
illegal since like the 1800s.
Yeah, technically, because she is in medical equipment made by GothCorp can move her to a GothCorp medical facility, which we're handling that. Owl Woman is handling that.
Mhm.
But I need help talking her down.
Are the feds involved?
No.
Probably for the best.
So if you guys could get to the Monarch Theater, like ASAP, this could also be our opportunity to save Barbara, who is in the top floor of the Monarch.
I mean,
We're short of
I'm good
speedster, but
for
we
it.
can certainly get. Yeah.
So if you guys could get here, that would be lovely.
See you as soon as you can.
Fantastic. So you guys do have a vehicle. You are given
do.
a fucking fire truck.
I'm used to riding on Bliss's shoulders. This is weird.
I'm gonna take my bike.
Yeah, Hermes, you have what was the Robin cycle. But yeah, so you guys can take the fire truck, or you can go on foot. That's up to you guys.
Fire truck.
We also have a secret third. Well, at least Streamline has a secret third option.
What is Streamline's secret third option?
going up to Superboy and going, "Hey, you want to give me a ride? I know I just got shot and made you really upset, but
I mean, Superboy could drop you off.
Don't I just create a construct to carry everyone over?
You could absolutely do that. But yeah,
we got so many options."
whatever means you get there, you do arrive at the Monarch, and the outside of the Monarch Theater is covered in ice. The door seems to have been broken open by someone, probably Nightwing. But everything else is fucking covered in ice. The inside of the Monarch Theater, icy. The fountain, frozen. And you can see Victoria Freis on the balcony of the theater with Ferris Boyle backed into the railing with her freeze gun pointed at him. And she says, "Why should I not freeze you where you stand for your crimes against my wife?" How do you guys make your entrance?
Quietly and under stealth is what Streamline is going to do, regardless of what the rest of the party does.
Okay, roll stealth.
Okie dokie.
Stealthily is probably a good idea.
It's a 25.
Am I good at sneaking? Is that a thing I'm good at?
You, as Robin, should be good at sneaking. Like, you
I
were
only have
trained
a-
by Batman.
I only have a
That's
plus
nice.
6. I only have a plus 6 to my stealth as opposed to like
I mean,
the
hey,
double
6 is good.
digits. Hey, totally average.
Oh, I've got a plus 13.
What does an 18 get me?
You're kind of she is not paying attention. She is like paying attention very, very like intently on Ferris, who's just like, no, listen, Victoria, I understand why you're upset, but we don't have to do anything rash. We were just making sure that our assets were taken care of, and your wife was made into a good medical facility instead of a basement laboratory where you were working. It's okay. She's going to be fine. Please put the gun down. I know that it looked bad with, us technically calling her cryotube and her as a person company property. But and she just like pushes the gun to his chest and says, "Choose your words carefully, Boyle."
Jesus Christ.
What are you
Might I
guys doing?
interject?
And
Oh, I
she-
just want to enter the room normally.
Yeah, that's fine. She
Yeah.
snaps her
So is Kami.
attention to Kami. Who are you and why are you here?
I am Kami Sapien, and I wanted to see if I can help clear things up a little bit. I heard a little bit of, we'll call them excuses here, out of Boyle here. Could we get any of that in writing? Just to make it sound like a little bit less like you're just fibbing to get your way out of the situation.
I'm not lying. How dare you accuse me of such a thing?
You didn't answer my question. You just backpedaled and said, "No. Can I get that in writing?"
No.
Oof.
Oh, well, that's not a very good way of satiating your captor.
I have proof that can be shown the fact that she is in a medical facility. It is owned by GothCorp, and we are studying her disease.
You already know what the issue is, and you were claiming to be able to fix it, but you're unwilling to put it into words on paper so that the legalese is still fucky in your direction. I'm not good at speaking these words, but you get what I mean.
What? And he like looks at you almost like you're stupid. Like he has an air of like thinking he's better than people. I
Mm-hmm.
do not take advice from. What are you?
Okay, well, let's Okay, I'm gonna show you the situation you're in, and she's going to reach down and tap the fountain below her, and she's going to increase its size so that it's a pool that goes all the way around here.
Okay.
You can feel free to toss him down, Freis.
And she does. She fucking boots him off the thing, right in front of you.
No, it wouldn't take very long to freeze you right here, and you'd be able to live every second of it. It's shallow enough that you'd just be frozen here, staring at the ceiling, or worse, drowning.
He immediately stands up and, like, brushes himself off and goes, "How dare you?
I suggest you sit back down, actually.
I have more money and more lawyers than you could possibly... What is going on?
Sit back down.
No.
Can I
Alright,
break
you
a
wanna-
finger?
Go for it. You can help with intimidation. Absolutely, you're like fucking champion of that shit.
Yeah, can I go up to him and give him a select list of options?
Sure. You're a fucking lantern.
Hey, pal, buddy. Yeah, I just want to come over here real quick, talk to you a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so you have money, you have lawyers. What you don't have is one of these power ring.
Yeah, you
And
have.
unfortunately for you, I didn't start out as this color, and I'm perfectly happy to go back to it. So I think you might wanna.
So here's the thing with your two rings. Currently, the Green Lantern ring is the like Alan Scott style ring. All you have to do to activate the Yellow Lantern ring is say the oath, and your suit will change.
Oh, perfect. In that case, yeah, I'm saying the oath.
Okay, say it.
In blackest day and brightest night, beware your fears made into late. Let those who worship, fuck. Give me a sec.
Honestly,
Is
you
it
impressed
evil's
me
light,
by.
perhaps?
You've honestly impressed me by just like having enough, like that much off top of your head.
Yeah, that's
That's
dope
still
as
pretty good,
shit.
yeah.
You guys see.
They changed it?
You guys see Alana's color from her lantern.
But those
suit.
who would oppose our might dread our power. You're in our sight, apparently.
Oh,
Yeah, and very
burn
ve-
up our sight.
yeah,
Right.
very quickly the green disappears and yellow covers her fucking suit, and she is once again a personification of fear. And he just kind of looks at her and goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, but like you seem like more of a visual learner. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look over to Cam. He seems like a visual learner, doesn't he?
I'm doubting he can learn it all.
No.
You won't get away.
You can learn
with this.
anything. Get away with a
We
lot.
won't.
We're
I
not
mean, we
doing
can
anything.
literally here. Hey, Freeze, you want to just go ahead?
If I were to
God.
freeze him, it would freeze the entire lake. You would have to move.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I might as well start then. We'll play puppy guard. Make sure you stay in that fucking pool, sir,
Everybody.
until you think about your actions.
He is
Over the
Can I just
uh-huh,
chain him down with like some snakes?
over the
over the
comm.
comm, Streamline's gonna say, shouldn't we be protecting people, not sentencing them to death?
Well, it's less death, more time out.
Yeah, he won't be dead. He'll just be in a lot of pain.
I
I
mean,
mean, I get he's an asshole, but
hypothermia will kill a person.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he changes his mind before that.
why don't you just contact people and have them do to him what they did to Lex Luthor?
We could. Do you want to be poor? Is that what'll do it? Is that what'll change your mind, sir? You being poor?
What do you mean, me being poor? You don't have that kind of power.
I love when you
friends
say
do.
that. It makes me so happy.
Okay. So here's my question. Huffy.
Yeah,
You have another character that
certainly.
you
I have a
play.
few.
In particular, Nightwing has been broadcasting this to Owl Woman.
Ah, yes, of course.
Would she potentially show up to make this man poor as fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I think the very point of the make people poor approach is not to show up and say, haha, I made you poor. It's more of you make a call to Ellie Kyle, and within minutes this guy's phone is getting blown up with like issues with his bank account, like the fucking like account freezers, like he's having
His assets
sudden,
have been frozen. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, is there like
frozen in
leaks,
another
too?
way.
Yeah.
What was that?
Like he's having asset freezers, like information he didn't want to get out has suddenly leaked mysteriously to like the Gotham Gazette and shit like
That's a
That
that.
great
could be a
idea.
fun play on words.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, very suddenly he's, his phone starts to buzz. He reaches into his pocket and just kind of goes, "What? What? Gothcore? Oh no. Oh no." He just slips his phone back into his pocket and goes, "I'm ruined. I'm financially ruined."
Hey,
I
hey,
should have backed up a little bit earlier.
where's the money and lawyers? I'm waiting. Are they busting through the door yet? Oh God, I think they're coming.
We'll need some sort of contract here where you can amend the terms you've used as well as the permissions, we'll say. And she'll look over at Freeze with a smile.
I can't do anything. I don't have access to the asset. And Freeze
Oh, that was
immediately like kicks her gun up. "Call my wife an asset again, and I will kill you where you stand."
You better start backpedaling. I need to hear a sorry.
I will not say sorry. You cannot force me to do that.
Smiles
Oh.
at Freeze.
At that moment, when he says that, Streamline pops out of the shadows with their camera up.
Okay.
It's just standing there holding it, smiling at him. You sure?
Do not. What are you doing?
Recording.
Why? You're recording yourself, superheroes, extorting a defenseless man?
We're just doing some remodeling.
I'm
After
recording
he's
you refusing
kidnapped
to
someone.
apologize for being an asshole. A little editing can do wonders.
Yeah, you're calling people an asset
True.
I have been
and property.
kidnapped and held at gunpoint and threatened
Isn't this
to
your
be
building?
frozen. No. I don't own the Monarch Theater. It's owned by the Waynes.
No.
So you're trespassing.
I was kidnapped and brought here by
Yeah,
against my
That's
will.
that's not necessarily trespassing. It is way funny to interpret it that way, though.
I don't know. It seems like trespassing to me. Seems like he came in here, started arguing with Freeze, admitted to kidnapping Freeze's wife, and is just generally being a dick about it.
Oh.
Out of the shadows of the rafters, a very loud thud as
Oh.
Batman lands.
Oh, hello.
I'm going to take him
Oh.
into custody, and I'm going to take
Wonderful.
him to the GCPD for kidnapping, extortion, and attempted forced incarceration of an innocent woman who was medically interred. move. And he is talking to Alana, because you are in his way.
Look, I'm not stupid enough to fuck with Batman. I'm getting out of the way.
Yellow looks better on you than green.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, you got that on video? You got that on video? You got that on video.
They not.
Yeah.
Hey, what should we do with Freis here? Because this is still like, sympathetic as it is, this is still like an issue. Victoria.
He looks up at Victoria and goes, Victoria will be working for Wayne Tech.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
and Kyle Pharmaceuticals to try and cure her wife. And you see him, Batman, pick this man up by his throat. And you are coming with me. And yeah, Batman grabs this man and just carries him out of the building through the front door. And just fucking, does his Batman thing. And Victoria looks at all of you. Victoria looks at all of you and then looks at her cold gun and then looks at you and goes, you could have saved that, could have stopped that with violence and chose not to. And she, holsters her cold gun.
Mhm.
I could learn from that. Maybe I should not have handled things the way I did.
I mean, did he really?
To
I
be
feel like we
fair,
threatened him a lot.
he was, to be fair, he was surprisingly unwilling to backpedal,
Yeah.
despite huge evidence to the contrary of what's in his best interest.
Despite not
I
being
think he-
apologetic, he got what
Yeah.
came to him.
I was gonna say, I think he just wanted to be a dick.
There's also the issue of it's your wife and emotions are a thing.
Also, I don't think you have the people behind you to sink an entire company that fast.
I was surprised that happened. And Nightwing will kind of come up and go, we do have to take her to the GCPD for kidnapping.
Mhm.
Victoria, I need you to put your hands behind your back so I can take you to the GCPD. And she looks at Nightwing and then thinks about it for a second. And she attempts to punch Nightwing to try and get away. And Nightwing is the superior fighter in comparison to Victoria. Kami, are you going to stop Victoria from trying to sucker punch Nightwing?
I can stop her if she would succeed normally with interjection, which is essentially I get in the way of it.
Okay. So she has a 3 to this. I do not have her sheet fully made. I made it in I have not quite finished it, so we're gonna roll this with the advanced roller. That is a 21.
Would that normally hit? Or, I mean, I guess it's rolled to
Yeah,
oppose.
I have to roll for Nightwing.
If it would normally hit, I can interpose, I believe is the name of the thing.
Yeah, let me roll parry for Nightwing. No, that 21 would not hit.
I don't even need to.
Nightwing grabs her by the arm and just puts her on the ground. Kami, I forgot my handcuffs. If a little help.
Oh, for sure. And she'll so to do the quick answer to a squirming villain, she'll just make the floor a little bit softer so that she sinks in just a bit. But we'll also be making actual handcuffs because she can make those as well.
Yeah, you can just make those out of the marble that's right next to you.
Mm.
And Nightwing goes, now, we have the issue of getting Barbara out safely.
Do we know what else is upstairs?
From what I understand, Bane's goons.
Oof.
Easy enough.
Me?
Yeah, and this I did not prepare a battle map for the next floor, so we're gonna use this one.
Streamline has a suggestion.
I was gonna say, we
Upon
might
hearing-
want to go. We might want to go in stealth.
Yeah.
Can you like?
Upon hearing that it's Bane's goons, Streamline would quietly, because at this point I feel like they probably know that Kami has super hearing, right?
Yeah, it's
Would
not.
Kami make that public knowledge, basically?
I mean, I've got 3 big ass ears on either side of my head.
Okay, cool.
And every time I hear something precise, my ears just like fuck, or Kami's ears just do the little like sonar looking thing.
Okay. Yeah, then under their breath they would say, well, Makeshift, if you want to do another diversion like you did with the people of the firehouse, I
Oh no.
technically have a connection there and could distract them if you guys want to get upstairs.
She'll make herself a pizza delivery person outfit.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So-
Hey,
This is
Belle.
the best plan.
There's something in my doc about Streamline having delivered to Bane before his house.
Yeah, her house. Yes, you have.
Her house.
Yes. No, you absolutely have.
Uh-huh.
You have delivered to Bane in the past, and and you have successfully been able to like get, you've got a connection there.
I mean, like, not really, but like they can distract the goons and Bane long enough probably for the party if they can manage to stealth to
Isn't-
sneak past.
Isn't Bane smart though?
Bane
Couldn't
is
we just pay
Yeah.
Bane off?
Bane is a fucking super genius. Also, this is
Yeah.
what,
Couldn't we just pay Bane off?
technically.
We've
I
got
put-
options.
I put a picture of Bane in the DC
Hot.
VC no mic.
The Great Hot. Could get it.
Wait, where's the hot? Where is it?
DC VC no mic. You should have access to it.
I mean, I can
So-
offer anything she wants now.
Do you want me to be the distraction, or did you want to be the pizza person? Because you are a former pizza person.
Yeah, basically that. Not
Well, that was
like
one
a
or the
connection, but yeah. So when we first met, that's kind of how I've met her before.
But my question is, do you want to be the pizza person, or do you want me to be the pizza?
I think it might work best if it's me.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
I can go stealth mode and help out. Honestly, if we want to really stretch the capabilities of certain things I can do, we can try to stealth the whole party.
I
I don't know.
think-
It's just a suggestion.
I think my glow stick self would probably be best to stay, like, backup.
Glowing.
There's also
ass.
outside the building.
Look, it's really cool when you're entering a dark area and you need to see, but like when I'm just gonna sigh. Nobody needs to see the giant piss lantern.
Yeah.
So are you suggesting that you would also like to be integrated into the stealth, or would you want to?
Oh no, I'm just gonna hang back.
Because like
just
I can
back
turn
up.
you into Bug or something, and you can stealth that way.
A bug, you
Firefly.
say?
I can turn you into a Bug.
Isn't it daytime?
Is it daytime?
It is not. You guys always do your stuff in cover of night.
Yeah, Bailey's more
Cool.
the daytime person.
I see.
Would you like to
So-
be a Bug?
Yes.
Cool. She'll take out the monkey talisman. So essentially, how this works is you'll get essentially 15 hero points to spend, which is not very much, but you can use it to min-max for the purposes of like seeming like a bug. So like if you wanted to be like a just really small, you can put all the points into small, or you can put all the points into stealth.
Can I choose a color, or is that too many points?
I mean, shit, you could choose a color. That's just decorative, really.
Yeah, it's flavor. It's free.
All right, cool. I'm gonna be a really small bug. I'm gonna be blue, and that is my alter ego, the blue beetle.
Oh
Actually,
my god.
Belle, could you reveal the character sheet that is titled Shapeshifted Makeshift? That is essentially the stat block you're given.
Where is shapeshifted? Ah, there it is.
It should be in like a past NPCs near where the new ones are.
Yeah, I see.
Essentially, this gives you 15 points to allocate on pretty much anything based on the variable power that it gets.
So we're gonna put that in secondary PCs. Then we're gonna move these other ones.
Le Poisson Steve.
She gets to
Yes! I've passed on the light.
I just stopped thinking about that.
Well, that's all my feed's been today on TikTok
Yeah, me too.
from a certain someone.
But
So you
yeah,
get extra limbs free, you get basic features free, and 15 points to spend on whatever. So if you wanted to min-max just stealth, you could put like 30 points into stealth, and if you really wanted to.
Roll 20.
but yeah.
Ideally, like some is implied to be used on stealth in like size, so I would say like maybe use half.
So I'm gonna just start putting Bane's goons on the battle.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the top floor now.
Well, I was gonna say if you need us to scoot down. Because of
I mean, honestly, this could just be where the elevator opens.
Yeah.
It is in fact where the elevator would open, and then this would technically be the door Barbara is behind.
Is this a copy of the character sheet?
It is not a
shapeshifted
copy.
makeshift.
Please don't fuck with it too
All right,
much. But
cool.
you can eyeball it. Skills, you can say every point is like half a point. For like the yellow, I believe that's every point is 2 points, and for the defenses, every 1 to 1.
So do I just put them in?
I mean, you can. I will eyeball it once it gets up to 50. That is maximum on the
50 or 50?
It's 15 points to spend, 50 on the calculator on the very top. Where it says normally 35, once that goes up to 50, that'll be 15 points.
Oh yeah, give me some stealth.
So we're gonna
Why do?
Nightwing.
Give me some stealth capabilities, and then how do I roll small?
It's I think shrink and then permanency, so you can make that super cheap. I would say like if you wanted to spend like half your points on it, then that's probably as small as you can get, right? Or at least without being microscopic and stuff, because that can be more expensive.
No, I just want to be small.
Then yeah, we'll say probably like 7-ish points. We'll keep safe for small.
All right, so I just don't put them in there. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say 7 is available on the side. Hell, I'll put it
So
in
that puts me up to
advantages for now.
43. Well, in that case, more points into stealth. No, stop.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's hard not to roll it because the number is the button. Yeah, 16 was pretty close to what I was thinking, actually.
I know. Oh wait, no. Wait. Does that have the?
No, you nailed it. You're at 50.
Yes.
So unless you'd like to spend it on anything else, like being a flying creature, which you don't really have to.
Nah. The blue beetle walks to justice.
Hell yeah. Does anyone else want to be turned into a bug?
I'm happy as I am, thank you.
Before that,
Okay. Mhm.
Belle,
Yes.
when we entered the building, did I see any like decoration on the outside that would let me go up without being seen?
There are different, like, there are gargoyles and things of that nature. It's a big building.
I more so meant things like a pillar or something?
Yeah, they're absolutely like pillars and things of that nature that you can use.
Okay. And would the room everyone is entering have a window?
Yes, there is a window in this room.
Okay. In that case, I could just fly on a platform.
Yep.
Until everyone does. Until everything happens, and if
You'll be in the
things
window.
go bad, I can enter from the window.
I love that.
Yeah, absolutely you can. 100%.
Yeah.
Honestly, Alana, if you don't want to be a bug, you can also do that. But this is also funny.
No, I'm committed to Blue Beetle now. I'm sorry.
Blue Beetle's
listen.
actually. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. We were going to make the same joke.
I was like, Blue Beetle's the name of my next character for this game.
Well, have you considered too late?
No, it's mine now.
I just
You got
realized
me
I can
in.
make a much more intricate disguise. for
Ooh,
myself.
sorry, but unfortunately for you, the Blue Beetle is already in action.
So,
Okay.
as you guys enter this top floor, you will notice that the thugs have dragged Oracle out of her hiding spot and are like kind of wheeling her around, and she is strapped to her wheelchair. Like they taped
That's
her arms
fucked
to the
up.
wheelchair.
They
I just realized I can
pulled
turn
her.
myself into a much more intricate disguise, so I will be the pizza box.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Great. Okay. So it's just streamlined with a pizza box
Yeah.
And a bug.
and a
But
bug.
our Goonian rep isn't here. Fuck.
Uh,
Right.
So I will say that Bane's goons are not part of the goon unit.
Damn.
Which
We can
means we
ask
can
them.
beat up on them as much as we want.
But they also have Barbara down there.
They do.
Yeah,
They
but
do
once we
have
free
vets.
Barbara, they don't have the Goonion.
Hey, Belle,
Uh-huh.
how much would Streamline know about Oracle?
Oracle is kind of so one thing you would know about Oracle
Mhm.
is that she is the leader of a team known as the Birds of Prey, for one.
Mm-hmm.
The Birds of
Wow.
Prey consist of Huntress, Black Canary, Cassandra Kane, Black Bat,
And sometimes Catwoman.
and sometimes Catwoman. And she is also currently paralyzed from the waist down due to an accident involving a specific villain known as Kite Man.
Really?
And it was Kite Man and Calendar Man, and one of them ended up shooting her in the spine, and she was paralyzed from the waist down. Yeah, in this continuity, the Killing Joke doesn't exist because
Yeah, I was about to say,
fuck
good
that
for you.
story.
Good for you.
And so you also know she was at one point Batgirl.
Okay. So they would know that.
Yeah, they would know that she was at
Great.
one point Batgirl. And worked directly with Batman. So he is a contact you can call back in.
Batman.
If we have to. We'll see. Okay. Good to know.
Just say the word, and when they open the pizza box, a fist is going to come flying out.
Okay. On the elevator ride up, Streamline's just gonna nervously kind of mutter under their breath. And like it's less of a contact. It's more that like they might recognize me. Also, I don't know. Should we have a signal? Is there a signal for this sort of thing to like fight if we have to fight, or I don't know.
You asked for an extra knuckle sandwich, didn't you?
And then we start fighting.
Yeah.
Does she actually say that?
Yeah,
Yes.
the pizza box will say that.
They crone. All right, that's the signal.
I didn't realize you ordered this with extra beef.
That one's more, what is it? Subtle? That's the word I was looking for.
Why not just swing the pizza box at the poor dude and then go, "Who's hungry for justice?"
I'm not saying that.
Are you hungry for justice?
Yeah.
Another
So
one.
what? You don't have to
Another
say it, the pizza box can say it.
Another funny one could be, hey, careful, it's a little heavy. You might need a little muscle, and then just hit them with a.
I mean,
I don't know what to call it, but when you hit someone with a box on the chin,
Yeah, it's an uppercut. Just still
and
technically an
not
uppercut.
Yeah.
Still technically an
Why is this
uppercut.
elevator so slow?
And yeah,
Or
yeah,
even better, you can say, "Ooh, there's a bug," and then smack it with this fucking box.
Yeah.
okay.
You're in on
you
this
guys,
round.
you guys arrive, and
Okay.
you see these goons, kind of roughing Barbara up. Roll perception, everybody.
Perception.
Yeah, roll perception.
Fuck.
I
What
gotta
the
put any
fuck?
points into perception.
That's a 24.
Oh, there we go.
I rolled really bad.
26.
I don't
You
see
guys,
shit as a bug.
so you guys as superheroes kind of know the places to look for people in stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look at her.
Oh, great.
Ah,
Okay.
man, I'm gonna have to show my fucking pizza box routine to Helena.
You guys see hiding in the rafters the fucking birds of prey.
Oh,
Awesome.
fuck yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I feel like it's that's Canary, right?
That's Black
Yep.
Canary, the Huntress,
Oh.
and Black Bat.
That's right.
Yeah,
A therapist
Yeah.
wherever you go.
Okay, cool.
that's fine.
Streamline's still gonna go with the plan. Because
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah,
an
yeah,
idea now.
I will
Sick,
say
okay.
all three of these people are in stealth. So no one
Mhm.
but you guys know that they're here.
I can't wait for them to say
Uh,
what they think of the pizza reaction, of the pizza routine.
I can also fly, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a Thanagarian. Yes, you can fly.
Do you want to be in the window squad?
Shit, you know what? You're so right, actually.
There
I
could
was
be
more
an
so
opposite
thinking.
windows.
I was more so thinking of flying up into the rafters, but I'd have to like actually fly, so that'd be stealth.
Window squad makes more sense.
Okay.
Speaking of, there's a window right behind the very back there.
I believe that is a door, right?
Oh.
There's probably another window over here.
This is the
Yeah, I
door.
thought it was a window.
This is the door to Barbara's like lab. You can see into it that it is like the laboratory that Barbara uses.
Can you elaborate on Window Squad again for me? I might have had to step away.
So
So Enid is outside the window on one side, waiting outside for the signal to begin murder.
Yeah, essentially any form of conflict.
Okay, so I mean, breaking a window is not hard.
No,
Oh, yeah,
not
no,
at
it's
all.
superhero. You're a
Feels like you
superhero.
just
Yeah.
shoot it.
It's like opening a door.
I brought a
Okay.
window to life one.
So
That's amazing.
there is one more person in stealth.
Mm-hmm.
If you
It's a
guys,
great arrow.
yes, the fuck it is.
Hell yeah.
It is the
Interesting,
Green
interesting.
Arrow, the wife of Black Canary.
Unofficial Birds
Oh.
of Prey member for bowling night.
Yeah, and you guys see, so Streamline. I think you're the only one that sees this. Now, normally the Green Arrow uses like boxing glove arrows and blunt arrows. No,
Mhm.
the tip of her arrow is a bodkin.
Oh.
no.
Those are used specifically to kill.
Hey, cool. Awesome.
And her bow is drawn and ready to fire.
Cool. Hey, Belle, I sent you a message real quick. Could you just... Is there a response that you have for me for that real quick before they dive right into this?
Yeah, let me see.
Mm-hmm.
So it would have been under. It would have been under.
You can just message it to me, or I can just... I don't know.
Give me one moment. And I accidentally closed out of the Roll20.
Oh
My
no.
bad. My bad.
It's all falling apart.
Guys, it's fine. Maybe the pizza thing will be. The pizza thing has worked before. There's no reason
Yeah.
it shouldn't now.
It's never failed, and also we can totally resolve this peacefully with pizza, and then all have a snack together.
This is
I mean,
combat
they're-
formation 1.
I mean,
If
they are.
anything happens, we have the birds of prey up in the rafters. I'm pretty sure we're fine.
And the
Combat
green-
formation
Close-
1.
Like,
I don't mean to like rain on the peaceful solution. They are beating up. They are like roughing up Barbara, which is not a good.
Yeah, like they're.
I was being
actively-
facetious.
They are actively like harming her.
you
Uh-huh.
think I
Yeah,
swapped
yeah.
back to Yellow Lantern so I could be peaceful?
No. The
That's-
goal
that's-
right now, in Streamline's mind at least, is to get Barbara to safety, and then let other people fuck shit up.
Hey. Oh, you're gonna get so many brownie points for that. You're gonna get invited to a concert or something. Ooh, I'm jealous immediately. Blue Beetle shakes with rage.
With
Uh,
envy.
I just sent you the name.
Okay,
links.
cool. Wonderful. Yeah, so they're gonna come right out the elevator door, immediately trying to get all attention by like yelling to the room at large. I got a delivery for a Jessica Dorrance. Again.
This guy will kind of look up and go, "Oh, you're the delivery guy, right?"
Yep. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, no, the boss didn't order anything. She had to step out. She's looking for a specific like superhero, but like
I'll dip. Did I get it wrong?
no, this is where she
Oh.
was.
Okay.
If she ordered something on from DoorDash. Well, she usually uses Uber Eats, but like you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I do both.
Yeah, if she ordered something, this is where she would have wanted it delivered. This is where we're holding up for the night. Thanks though.
Cool. Yeah. No prob. Is there like a room I should take this to? Cause like that's gonna.
No, well, I'll hold it for her. There's a big ass fucking table underneath the staircase, so I can set it there.
Well, I was told to take it inside. Is what the instructions say.
Yeah. This is inside.
As a professional DoorDasher and Uber Eats driver, I can't let the food leave my unless I put it in the designated delivery location, which is normally the front door. But I guess in this case it's the table under the stairs, so I'll just
Yeah, if you want to it's just right down here, and he'll like show you down to
Yeah.
like a table that's sitting right underneath this staircase.
Mm-hmm. How many pizzas are there? Because we were told there would be goons, plural. So I feel like, would it have been possible for Makeshift to have made several pizzas, enough for, say, a room full of goons?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
this could only be for Bane.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Makeshift could have made pizzas. She did last time. She like can create a
Sure,
pizza.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Cool.
yeah, no, absolutely, you can do that. And the goon will just be like, "It was really nice of the boss to buy us all pizza. That was really kind of her."
Damn, work perks, I guess.
Right?
It looks like there's plenty for everyone here, yeah.
That's very.
You guys
that's
work
very-
hard.
That's very kind of her. I appreciate
Mhm.
that.
Yeah, so, breaks on the boss, I guess.
Right? Hey guys, the boss bought pizza. You gotta leave at least one person to guard the dame, but like, pizza.
Yeah, cool. Well, I've already been tipped and everything, so I'll get out of your hair. Have fun.
All right. Yeah. Now all of the goons are surrounding, Kami.
Yeah,
And
so they
Lana.
start to go towards the stairs, and then they're gonna stealth real quick.
Okay.
Just because they've probably seen their shadow thing. That's how this Uber
You're
Eats
not gonna
driver gets
even say
around.
the code word phrase.
Not
Yeah.
yet.
How is Blue Beetle supposed to know when to spring into action?
Just a second.
You are not. Let me roll perception for the goons.
Mm-hmm.
I was 16 stealth. Do I need to roll
It's
stealth?
one bug hiding amongst like how many pizza boxes?
I can stealth roll.
Oh no,
I
this
doubled my
is
stat to it.
for Streamline.
Okay.
They have a +0 to perception, so that's an 11. They do not see you disappear.
Great,
Damn.
cool. So they're gonna go straight up along like the fountain through the shadows there, under Oracle, and they're going to hand her a knife
Okay.
so she can free herself.
Okay.
And then they're gonna get under this goon's shadow and yoink him into his own shadow.
Okay. Do you say the code phrase as this happens?
Yep. Right as
Okay.
the yoink
Marvelous.
happens, it's didn't know you guys ordered this with extra beef.
Can I describe what Kami does?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
I'd like to imagine that these people are like picking out their slices of pizza, like maybe 2 are close by at a time enough that when she reaches out 2 regular ass hands from inside the pizza box, grab them by their little beanie hats, pull it over their faces, and turn it to iron.
Okay. As this happens, the birds of prey and the green arrow jump down.
And I'm
What about
assuming that
Blue Beetle?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Kami can transform you back.
Yeah.
Into the fucking
Yeah.
yellow lantern.
If you're not trying to dodge it, you can do that for free. So
Oh.
That was the code word over the comm.
Yep.
And everything.
And Enid and Grey Ghost can also make their entrances.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go, baby.
Let me
I'd
get
like to think.
Canary in
I'd like to
there.
think it's these 2 that are getting the iron face
Okay.
treatment.
Okay, I gotta get all their character sheets up because these guys are gonna have a really bad day,
Yep. At least they got pizza out of it.
right? Exactly. They got pizza out of it. Where did
And only one of the boxes was a fake.
Yeah. I forgot to make a character sheet for Green Arrow. Apparently.
I like to think that as all the goons realize what's going on with like the birds of prey and the street side supers, that like one of them just takes the pizza boxes and tips.
Yeah, no.
Visibility.
This dude.
He's like, hell nah.
This dude's just like, I don't get paid enough for this, and jumps the rail and just fucking dips.
Making off with some pizza.
Yeah, he grabbed a whole ass pizza and just fucking dipped. He's like, nah.
You saw what happened to these poor fuck.
Yeah, he's like, I don't fucking get paid enough for this bullshit. Okay, everybody. I need initiative rolls for y'all. We're gonna roll initiative for the
Is
Bruiser.
that flat
Thugs.
decks?
There's an initiative button.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's
Somewhere.
just not easy to see.
I always forget about the initiative button because it's in the attack.
Yeah.
You take that dark magic and put it back from whence it came.
Put that thing back where it came from, Mercil. Help me.
I'm sorry, it's stuck in my head. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
La poisson style.
I feel like I should have some kind of modifier to my initiative, shouldn't I?
Il est roi.
I
I mean, I don't, and this is the more dexterous version, so I don't think dex is
Huh.
even applied. I
So
don't know
what makes-
what is. Okay, so you know where it says in it between dex and initiative.
Yeah.
If you have something that's, say, an advantage that gives you a bonus to initiative, or say if you're blitz and use hero points to get early initiative, I believe the bonus goes there
Okay, so
if you were to have one.
Wheel is weak.
Why did Huntress's thing not pop
Yeah.
up? Okay, so we'll add turn for Huntress.
Last I checked, it was kinda hard to get bonuses on initiative. Just weird.
It's fine. I'm just used to
There's a couple
D&D.
ways. There's a couple ways. It's not the
Please.
fun dexterity way, but yeah.
Huntress.
It's like you gotta grab advantages, which honestly, I'm glad that advantages are so cheap.
Right?
Black Canary. Oh,
But like, who really needs a bonus on initiative when you can just use the pizza plan every time?
Yeah. It's
And
perfect.
then Cassandra
I'd like to think-
Kane.
Our fictional pizza place is called Street Side Pizzas.
You called it Kami's place before, but we could call it Street Side
Kami-
Pizzas.
Kami's place is also
Or
valid.
Kami's house, I think.
That is a reference to the
Okay.
very original version of Kami.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So, Green Arrow, who apparently I didn't make a sheet for, is going to go on Black Canary's initiative.
Little duo
Oh.
action.
Uh-huh.
These guys are cooked.
Mhm.
Yes.
Would I have been able to yoink this guy?
So what I need you to do is roll athletics, and I'm going to roll for the dude's
Cool.
parry, I think is it.
Does he have
So
disadvantage?
that's a critical
'cause he's holding
success with a
pizza?
33.
Dang,
Yeah,
never mind.
you yoink this motherfucker into the shadow dimension that you dip into. And you see Streamline, because there is one other person that you know of that travels in this shadow dimension.
Yeah.
And all you see is
That
her blood red eyes and shiny
Oh, God.
white fangs.
Oh.
And she goes, "Did you bring me lunch?"
That
Oh god.
wasn't the goal. I was just gonna let him suffocate.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm hungry. And either I get
Okay.
him or you.
You know, sure.
Whoa.
He was abusing a disabled woman. So you know what? Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
Oh,
Sure.
he
Fucking
was.
vampire.
And it is Nocturna will grab him, pull him in, cock his neck to the side, and just drain every drop of blood he has. And then
Oh,
just
God.
throw him out of the shadow dimension. And what you guys see is Streamline pulls this man in, and he comes out a husk.
Yeah, you're
Jesus
fucking terrifying.
Christ.
In other news, it's funny how essentially your heroic move in this fight was also just door dashing.
Yeah.
So Nocturna has murdered this man. Uh,
Yeah. They feel
Streamline-
normal about that.
Streamline.
Is that the same one that killed me the other session?
Yeah. Yes, she was.
Yeah, I had a fucking feeling it was.
Yes, she was. That's one of Golden's partners. And Nocturnal will just kind of smile at Streamline and like wipe her mouth and go, "Thank you. How much is your usual rate on DoorDash? I've got 200 here.
Keep it. It's fine.
I mean, you did deliver food to me."
She's doing this for fun. She's getting kicks out of this.
Yes, she absolutely is. She is doing this because it makes Streamline uncomfortable.
It's so
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah,
She's
they
a
look like they
villain.
might throw up.
She's a villain. This is what she does. She's
I can
a
fix her.
bad guy.
I can fix her.
But yeah, she's like, "Okay, well, how about this? I'll buy you lunch next time I see you. Toodaloo." And she will dip elsewhere. And what you see, another pair of eyes when she leaves, also blood red, but somehow like there's a more ominous feel to it. Now you do know, everybody,
Dracula.
public knowledge knows, Dracula is in Arkham City.
Oh,
Mhm.
great.
Cool. Okay. Immediately evacuating the shadows with a haunted expression on their face.
Makeshift, it is your initiative.
Wonderful. So, Kami's hands are emerging from this pizza box, right?
Yes.
It is essentially going to the Addams Family thing. She's going to kind of crawl the pizza up over to the floor and when her hands both make contact with the floor, she's going to do a 15-foot. Yeah, she's going to change this bit of floor into not floor. This is going straight downstairs.
Oh God.
Hmm?
You guys are like 50 feet up. That's terminal velocity.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kill some of them, or like all of them.
Velocity. Well, I can change it into something else. How about something that is stuck in mud?
Mud,
What?
quicksand. Yeah, you can do that, and then it'll be difficult terrain for them.
Could just send them all down and have everybody scramble to catch up.
That is an option. But yeah,
Oh,
these
no.
guys are in difficult terrain now, so they'll have a penalty to their movement speed, and a penalty to, and these guys are not just paralyzed; they're also blind because of the fucking iron beanie on their faces.
Oh, nice. Watch as I use this pizza box to get rid of all their senses and almost kill them.
Yeah.
At the end of her turn, the pizza box will turn into full monkey version of makeshift.
Oh, so like Wukong version?
Yeah, like ass kicking form.
Yeah. All right. Next up on the initiative, Black Canary will look over to you and go, "Kami, did you bring your earplugs?"
I'll do my best, and she'll cover her ears.
Yeah. Everybody, I want you to roll, will. As Canary uses her sonic scream.
Will I get a bonus to that? I do get a bonus to that. I have enhanced will. Where's my will?
So,
Look at all you with your bonuses to will.
Well, yeah, I rolled a 5. I would have been cooked otherwise.
I rolled
Rolled a
17
one.
and had
So,
no bonuses whatsoever.
so here's the thing. Rolling a 15 versus this.
It's not gonna do anything, I know.
You're incapacitated.
Yeah, same.
Look, I'm not a Green Lantern right now. Will's not my thing, okay?
Let me roll for the thugs. I'm only gonna roll one save for the lot of them. That way I'm not rolling a whole bunch. Oh God.
Oh yeah, they're looking.
So-
They're all
they're-
a 10.
So,
That means
I'm
they're
in here
all
and
incapacitated, stuck in mud, some of them with heads that are covered in iron.
Black Canary single-handedly, like after they've been, in the mud and kind of unable to move and just utterly fucked up by Kami, Black Canary just takes a big deep breath in and screams, and all of them pass out.
Do none of my does my ring not give me any protection from that?
Yeah, your ring could put like earplugs in your ears and make it where you didn't hear it. And
Okay.
Canary,
No, actually, I like the incapacitated part funnier.
Yeah, Canary just kind of looks around and goes, "Thank you all. I didn't mean to. Is Kami okay?"
What?
Because Kami's like,
And it's on the floor as well.
Kami is deaf as shit and stunned.
Fucking shaking her ears.
I'm sorry. I was just really angry about how they treated Barbara, and
No, you're fine. When I saw you in the rafters, I knew it was coming.
I accepted my
immediately,
fate.
fucking Huntress is coming over and just kind of gently, Kami, can you hear me?
No, but I can read your lips.
Okay. Are you okay?
Yeah. She's gonna hug her.
I was really hoping you'd just say no, but I could read your lips again.
I'm not a pizza. Pat.
Everybody had to roll. Yeah, cause fucking Canary's sonic scream was just fucking, it's massive.
All the windows are shattered.
Yeah, every piece of glass in this room is gone. I did not mean to just smack my microphone. I apologize for headphone usage.
Question. Somewhat important question. Would that include my visor?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone would be able to see Enid in her anodite form, essentially.
Oh, fucking sweet. Do you want to explain
Yeah.
what an anodite is for the
So,
audience?
For the audience and any player that doesn't know about the anodites from Ben 10, essentially, anodites are a alien species made out of pure mana.
Oh, you're those ones. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Who
That's amazing.
essentially look like a collection of black magic, well, not black magic, like black colored magic with a specific aura. Usually it's somewhere around blue to pink, depending on how good you are with magic. Let me share an image.
Ooh.
I would also check
Uh,
DC to VC, no mic, because I am putting a couple images in.
Oh, is that Gwen?
That
Yes.
is Grandma Tennyson.
No, but that's what Gwen is, right? That's how she
Yes.
gets her
Yeah,
magic
kinda.
powers.
Gwen would be essentially a half anodite, which is just a full anodite with some genetic material from a species. Since technically anodites don't have genetic material.
Just not like a fully realized one type deal.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. But yeah, essentially, inside of her helmet, you see someone like what me and Huffy just shared.
And what very swiftly happens is Cassandra kind of walks over to you and
Mhm.
offers you a new visor. Like, it's just a small piece of fiberglass because that's shatter resistant. She's silent, doesn't say anything. She just hands you a perfectly shaped visor to fit over your helmet.
Also silently to everyone else, but because she doesn't have a visor at the moment, her eyes don't look like they glow more. Black Bat hears in her mind, "Thank you very much," and puts the fiberglass visor on. Unless she's out cold, since I did roll a nat 1 on my will.
Oh, yeah, no, you're fucking gone.
Oh yeah.
You are
Yeah.
unconscious. So, fucking Black Bat looks down and just slowly places the fucking visor on your face. Doesn't attach it to your helmet, she just sets it down. And Black Bat will come over here and sign to Anakin. Thank you for helping Barbara. What happened to that guy?
Yeah, so they've been checking on Barbara to see if she needs help getting out or anything else, first aid or anything like that. But upon scary bat lady coming towards them, stand up straight and stiff, and then after being asked that, they look to the exsanguinated goon Grimace, and then sign back. The sign for vampire is pretty iconic, actually. So I feel like they would know that one.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
My ears have healed.
And she nods, and she just kind of looks at him, and Barbara will kind of look up at Streamline and go, "Thank you for your help and for the knife. Cassie here can't speak, so that's why she's signing, and she's also a sweetheart, so you don't have to be afraid of her. She is nightmare fuel in her costume, and she'll kind of look up at Cassandra and go, "You really should make some kind of noise to announce that you're coming, because And she'll gesture to Streamline. This poor newbie is looks like they're terrified of you." And Cassandra,
No, it's just
go ahead.
last time a scary bat woman in the. Who was it that threatened Streamline in the Bat Cave? Was it Cassandra or was it the other bat woman?
I believe it was Cassandra. Yes.
Yeah. So they look to Oracle and are like, no, it's not the quietness. I have a friend who similar, whatever. There may have been an incident with the Bat Cave.
And she just kind of gestures with her finger across her throat.
But it's fine now. We're all part of the same team, right? No need for tasing.
Cassandra will give 2 thumbs up. And
Awesome.
And Barbara goes, "Cassandra, we talked about this. I know you grew up in the League of Assassins, but you can't kill people." And Cassandra just kind of signs, "I was just messing with them."
You should tell Green Arrow that.
Say again?
You should tell Green Arrow that.
Yeah. Green Arrow just kind of gently lowers herself from the rafters and will walk over to her wife and look at her and go, "I can't hear anymore. I forgot my earplugs." Canary will just pat her on the shoulder and go, "You dumbass." But yeah, you guys have saved Oracle, and she'll kind of look to each of you and go, "It's nice to meet you all in person." This is after you have been fixed and woken up and been able to heal from the absolute carnage that was Canary's sonic scream.
Yeah.
Barbara will go, "It's nice to see you all in
Wait.
person."
Wait, I've been muted. I've been talking.
Oh
Oh, I've been talking this whole time, and I just thought I was interrupting people.
No, you were just
No.
muted.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So what would Hermes be doing at this point?
I think after it's like Babs is okay as she's gonna get at the moment. He's just gonna sit down by the. He's just gonna take a seat.
Yeah, absolutely. So I will say for Hermes, your technical adopted big sister is right here, and your therapist is behind you.
So no, what I was saying was I was looking at his art and I'm like, his arms are wide out there in the open, and they definitely probably got cut up by the glass.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And kind of Canary comes over and goes, "Do you need first aid?"
I'm fine. He said, "A liar."
She just looks down and
Me
goes,
when I lie.
"Hermes, do I have to scream again?"
No.
Please don't.
Got my
My ears
It's
just
got-
healed.
I just got my hearing back. I don't want to. I would like to keep my hearing.
Then tell me the truth.
Just slap a couple band-aids and it'll be fine.
Yeah, okay. She takes out a first aid kit and just starts cleaning and patching your wounds and pulling glass out of your skin.
I did break in through a window, which I didn't really think through because I don't have arm protection.
Maybe you should get sleeves.
Uh-huh.
Or
Or
use your cape.
Or wrap your wrap your cowl, your like cape around your arms when you burst through windows.
Do it that often. It's like the first time I've like broken a window in ages.
Normally you just jump in after Batman. I know.
Listen, it's fine. What's a couple cuts? I will live.
Yeah.
If the bird doesn't learn how to stop flying into windows.
I don't. I flew into a window once. That didn't count.
Well, twice now.
That's
I
not.
think, unless this was the first.
That's not what I heard from Hawk Girl.
Well, listen. No, you know what? We don't even need to pay any mind to that. It's fine. I fly normally and correctly now, and that's all that matters.
Unless you see a tasty window.
No. God damn it.
And
Stop
Barbara
bullying me.
will kind of look to all of you and go, so, from what I understand, you guys have been operating out of a firehouse, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow me into your new headquarters.
Sick. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting my hair up.
Oh, while we're here, Oracle, I believe you'll have an email waiting for you that is the account activation code for Club Penguin, and I need your help to get in.
Not a day off
Okay.
the job.
Okay.
God, I forgot. God, I'm so mad. I forgot I muted because my mom was in the other room.
Yeah.
Also,
Mhm.
I'm imagining Enid asks who gave her the new visor. The new visor.
Cassandra will
um,
just wave.
Oh, Enid will wave back, and since she has a visor now, her eyes will glow through the map through her helmet, and to everyone it's silence. To Cass, it is directly in her mind. Thank you very much.
What's your visor made out of? I can make you spare it.
This new one is
I don't know.
plexiglass, which is shatterproof.
Oh, okay, that's easy.
Yeah, plexiglass is basically shatterproof. Barbara will wheel back through this door at the end of the hall, at the end of the hall here, and what you walk into at first is a very homely little area. It's got a couple of couches. It's got a bunch of bookshelves with books on them. A little like work computer. It's kind of a mess in here. And she walks over and pulls and like moves the head of a statue, like kind of moves the bust's head back and hits a button, and all of these accoutrements like sink into the floor, and giant computer screens come up out of the floor. There's along the walls there are glass cases with old Batgirl suits currently, and then there are empty cases that are marked with your names on them. And they have new versions of your suits in the cases.
Damn. New suits?
Oh.
I believe Jess
Just like that.
Yeah, just lagged out.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I heard sunk into and everything stopped.
Yep. So essentially, the bookshelves and things sunk into the floor, and up from the floor came these massive computer screens. Now, Hermes, you've been to the Clock Tower Belfry before. You know the drill here.
Yeah.
But what you do notice, where, normally there are, the old Batgirl suits, and then your old Robin suit, normally, there is a new version of the Gray Ghost suit with, sleeves, and it's made for you, kind of in the style of Batman's suit, like the way Batman's suit is made. It's made for you like that, and everybody also gets a suit. There's new suits for everybody. Yes.
Question.
A lot.
Yeah, what's my suit?
Inside your case, essentially, is a storage area for your power batteries instead of it being a suit. Your batteries aren't in there because you have them at your current base, but there are 2 slots, one for the yellow power battery and one for the green one.
Can't believe I didn't get a suit on Christmas. So sad.
I mean,
It's the day after Christmas.
yeah, it's Boxing Day. But you have like your suits are constructs. So
yeah, I know.
like they couldn't give you one. But yeah.
They couldn't steal a Green Lantern ring for me and design a suit.
No.
They could give her jammies.
There is like designs for a suit like sitting there. Like it's, the like patterns and things, like sewing patterns and things, so you can make them. And then there is one last glass case that is marked without a name, but sitting inside of it is a golden helmet.
Cool hat.
Hey,
Who's that
Belle.
for?
Yes.
Okay, there's no occult. Can I roll magic to see if I know what it is?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Is it the thing?
you.
It is the thing.
Hey, Enid, this is the Helmet of Fate.
What is the Helmet of Fate doing here?
The current Dr. Fate passed, so the helmet's the helmet is currently without a wielder.
Well, I'm not putting that on.
There's currently no Dr. Fate, which is bad. I would point out that.
I wonder what happens if I animated it.
I would not. I would not do that. That is a bad.
He's very stuck up man.
Yeah, that is a bad idea.
Okay. Also, what's in Kami's case? Because most of her workwear, air quotes, is literally just like civilian clothes.
So in your case, is the traditional outfit of Sun Wukong from Journey to the West, along with a new bow staff.
Is that real tiger skin?
No. She goes, no, tigers are nearly extinct. We wouldn't do that.
I was gonna say that'd be both impressive and terrible.
Yes.
But
so
thank you. This is impressive.
But yeah, you have the traditional outfit of Sun Wukong as your suit. For Streamline, your suit is very similar to what you're currently wearing. There's a little more blue on it. It's made of a more because you made your suit. Your suit is from what
Their mom helped them make it.
Yeah, from what I understand, it's made from traditional materials, kind of like the. I imagine a more.
It's
comfortable.
Made out of neoprene and diving stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Stuff civilians would have access to.
Yeah, exactly. But this one is made from kind of the same stuff Aquaman's suit is made out of.
Ooh.
It is it has more blue on it, and when you move it, it shimmers like koi fish.
Ooh. They love that.
Yeah. Hermes, your suit also, what you notice about your suit, it also has a new utility belt that kind of matches up with what Batman has. So you have more Batman oriented tech that you can now use. And then Enid, what you see in your case is the updated plumber's uniform. The newer
the
version.
the one that is more like plate armor,
Yes.
like the white and black. Well, white plates with a black undersuit.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get the new updated plumber's armor. And you are able to it is this nice heavy duty piece of equipment that will help protect you more so than your old one did.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Question.
uh-huh.
So when you say like a koi fish, do you mean in terms of like the scale, shape, and pattern?
Yes.
Okay, great.
And you know how when koi fish catch the light real well, it kind of looks
Mhm.
like their scales are shimmering.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Awesome. Okay, just for my notes, no other reason.
Yeah, absolutely. And so Oracle kind of turns around and goes, "These suits are compliments of Kyle Tech Industries and Wayne Enterprises. The combinations of the R&D departments of both Owl Woman and Batman."
That is not public knowledge.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
Obviously, Oracle of all people
Oracle
does know,
knows.
but still.
Oracle knows. And she'll just kind of go, Owl Woman has an inn at Kyle Tech, having saved Ellie Kyle quite a few times. So we were able to ask her to help us with these suits.
Well, nice of her.
I have I thank you all for your help, but I also now have to give you a new assignment.
Uh-huh.
Martha Wayne has been spotted in Arkham City.
A jongleur.
Oh.
Okay.
We need
Streamline freezes a little bit, but that's normal for them. They act like a deer all the time.
we need you to scout what she's doing in Ace Chemical and report back. Do not engage. The Joker is highly dangerous, and if she is even pseudo-lucid, she is incredibly dangerous.
We have fought her before.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we won. We kicked her ass.
Yes, but that was
Well-
when Superman was around.
I'll just
Is-
traumatize her some more with her dead kid.
Well,
That-
being that Bruce isn't dead, and we
I'll
also
traumatize her some more with being a bad parent.
don't want her to relapse into her mental break. If she has become lucid, that's a good thing. It means she's dangerous, but it is good that she has more cognitive ability than she had when she believed Bruce to be missing, because she didn't believe he was dead. I also would advise against that because it would piss Bruce off, and we're trying not to let him go back to his Talon training.
Yeah, okay.
Streamline raises their hand.
Yes, Streamline.
You said she's more dangerous when she's lucid. How does... I've only seen the Joker on TV and stuff, and so how is she more dangerous?
So, you know how people who go to medical school kind of know how the human body works. She was a surgeon.
Mhm.
No one on this planet knows how to hurt people worse than a surgeon. They know every piece of the human body, and they can surgically pick it apart.
Also, it's not every day that like someone can actually fight, Batman.
That is another good. Well, she could only she doesn't fight Thomas. Well, Thomas doesn't fight her. She will beat Thomas's ass, and he won't fight back because that's his wife.
It's more than most people can do to Batman.
Which is why Cassandra is here to make sure Thomas does not just let Martha beat on him. And obviously Hermes and Helena also.
Mm-hmm.
Hermes has the most experience around Thomas, being his adopted son. But I would advise each of you, and she'll look up at Streamline, be extremely careful around the Joker.
Is she always on the bad side of things?
Typically, yes. She is manipulative, she is cunning, and she is vengeance. She is very vengeful in the believing that everyone in Gotham betrayed her because she knew her boy was alive, and everyone, including the mayor and Hugo Strange, which we understand that Hugo Strange was torturing her inside of Arkham Asylum, were intentionally keeping her from finding Bruce. What we now know is that the Court of Owls had kidnapped Bruce Wayne, and after his near fatal shooting that he experienced as a boy, nursed him back to health and trained him to be a killing machine.
While we're of people that we should be looking out for, I think you should be made aware that I believe Dracula is in town.
Yes, we are looking into that. I will, when I know more, I will give you the assignment to potentially take him down.
I
appreciate it.
Take down Dracula.
There's also a matter of a white Martian being around.
Yes, John Jones is investigating that and will give us more information. Streamline, you had something to say?
Just that I maybe potentially might have possibly seen Dracula.
Where?
They point with their thumb back to the other room.
I see.
Shadow Well.
He does travel in the same shadow. It's a pocket dimension that you travel through. So it would make sense. We don't know many people that can do what you do, but Dracula is one of those few.
Are you also a vampire?
Not as far as I know.
So that's a yes.
God, I hope not.
How do you feel about this garlic? And she's gonna take some garlic from pizza.
Oh, if you don't have garlic, you don't have a meal.
You pass for now, vampire.
We do know.
But just as we found out Ratman.
We do know that Streamline is not a vampire. We have, obviously Streamline has had to be examined by from afar by Batman. He is a surgeon. He knows kind of how the things to look for with vampirism. And we also
They look surprised by this.
Yes, but he also claims Ratman isn't a vampire.
No.
Ratman is clearly a vampire.
He's definitely a vampire.
Thomas says, and this is something you can ask him about. Thomas definitely agrees with you that Johann is a vampire.
Excellent. If
Boy.
Batman's
Oh
backing
my
us up, world's greatest
God.
detective, it's true.
No.
It could be a diversion. Maybe they're both vampires.
Maybe everyone in Gotham who's rich is a vampire.
I mean, Thomas with the red eyes in his bat suit, he's definitely a vampire.
True.
But we need you to investigate Ace Chemical. Hermes.
Oh.
Hermes,
Mm.
we do know that you have issue with the Joker. If you
Mhm.
need to not be part of this investigation, we can ask Golden to step in your stead.
Or whoever wants to take care of this issue can.
I mean,
That seems only fair, right?
I'm talk to Canary about it and see what she thinks.
I fought my share of vampires.
Oh,
Golden's
snap
pretty
a
new
vampire.
too, so I wouldn't want to put her in a situation like that.
Canary will just kind of come.
Sorry,
down.
we're talking about Joker. My bad.
And she'll kind of look to Hermes and go, "Are
Mhm.
you sure that you won't have a trauma response?"
I mean, I think. Look, I'll be fine. If she's like become lucid and isn't like if she's like lucid, it'll be fine. I mean, outside of regular danger,
Yes.
like.
And the mission isn't, and Barbara will speak up again. And the mission is again not to engage. You are scouting the area for Batman and Owl Woman.
I didn't plan on engaging.
She's
Hold on, who's better at scouting than Owl Woman?
Owl Woman is currently busy investigating something with the Court of Owls.
Ah,
So we're having you folks do the legwork so she can come in and mop up.
okay.
I mean, look, I think it'll be fine just looking into it. I will be fine.
Secondly, we have another mission for you to potentially investigate. If you would like to do this one before Ace Chemical, you can. It is not super pressing. With Joker kind of... She hasn't made a move yet. She hasn't made a play to do anything. However, we do need you to investigate Arkham Asylum itself. The old asylum apparently has been kind of Hugo Strange's base inside Arkham City. So we would like you to investigate the asylum. There are also reports of the Arkham Knight headed toward Arkham Asylum as well.
So 2 things just to look into.
If
information.
you can, stop Hugo Strange and whatever he's doing. We know he is inhumane and was intentionally torturing prisoners. So he needs to be arrested. And we believe you folks are more than capable of doing that.
So we could arrest Hugo Strange first, then go to Ace Chemicals? Or
Yes.
do it the other way?
Well,
Do we
I'm
know where
sure.
Quincy Sharp is?
Yes,
The mayor?
we do know where Quincy Sharp is. And you see Barbara kind of begin to type on the computer, and she brings up this image of this massive blimp. He is currently floating above Arkham City, near the old broadcasting building for Leslie. What was her name? What's her last name? One moment.
Livewire?
Yeah, Livewire. Leslie Willis, aka Livewire. Her old broadcasting building because apparently it has a backup generator he can pull power from to power his mobile fortress, is what he calls it. And he is no longer apparently going by the name Quincy Sharp. He believes himself in a delusion of grandeur to be Amadeus Arkham.
Yeesh. Gotham's really going on the shitter.
More so than usual.
Yes, we don't
Hey,
know.
what if we made Johann mayor?
You can't put a vampire in charge of Gotham.
Sure you can.
I mean, once Quincy has been taken care of and properly placed in a psychiatric facility, there will be an election. So if you want him to campaign, you can make a campaign for him, and you can try and sway the people of Gotham to maybe make the Ratman mayor.
I mean, he's got the Goonians vote.
Yeah, no, a lot of the like hench folk of Gotham will probably vote for him.
We should definitely run this by Johann. I'm sure he'd get a kick out of it.
I
Sure,
agree.
he'd hate it.
But it's
But yeah,
worth it to ask, at least.
That's also important. However, it might be a pain in the butt to get up to a Zeppelin.
No, I can fly us up there.
Yes.
Okay.
There are a few of your members that can fly.
I can only fly if I turn myself into a bug or something.
But
We could also break the generator.
You can, but that will bring the fortress down on top of Gotham.
There's also another issue with trying to break the generator.
What?
So, Gotham Electrical, it was taken down by Arkham City being put up. So it's probably like one of the only electrical sources for the city.
Yes.
Big never mind then.
Yeah.
We also believe, from scouting from Cassandra, that the backup generator may be powered by a imprisoned live wire.
Ugh.
Yes. Quincy and Strange are deplorable and need to be stopped immediately.
And if
Agreed.
someone wants to stop them, that's a good thing, right?
Yes. Why? Who do you know that wants to stop them?
I mean, it's hopefully, a good ally. We need help. Any help we can get, to be honest.
Any help? You sure?
I mean,
no.
kind of. I mean, depends.
It's
on
not who
who
I
we're
think it
talking
is
about.
it?
Well, who do you think it is?
Is it Nocturne, that vampire that killed me the other day?
Nope. No.
Oh, okay.
Just someone I was talking to the other day.
Streamline, if you have an ally for us to potentially lean on, that would be great information to share.
I don't think you want this ally.
Well, it depends. We usually take anyone we can get.
Okay. So, how do you feel just about working with the Joker?
I'm sorry?
Pardon?
Well, it would be a good way to both scout the Joker and do the other assignment.
That's just what I heard, that she's going after those two people. So
It's not a bad idea, I say. Might be questionable ally in the long run,
oh yeah, for sure.
but it's also a good way to keep an eye on her while also doing the other things for the city.
If you can negotiate with the Joker and get her to work with us, I know for a fact that Thomas will be happy with it. Batman. And you see Helena kind of in the corner, and she goes, if my mother is lucid and willing to help, she is a proficient fighter and a rather brilliant strategist. But I do not trust her as far as I can throw her. She's a big lady, and I can't throw her very far.
I don't entirely like scouting her out in these chemicals. I think is one thing, but working with her, I don't entirely know how I'd feel about it.
I think if we're going to do that, we need to at least trust ourselves in the sense that we know that we can take her down when the opportunity becomes necessary.
Do we know that?
Look, I mean, how efficiently did we just take out a group of, 10 people?
I mean, we didn't do anything about that for a lot of that. That was mostly Black Canary.
Kami made it where they couldn't move, so I was able to incapacitate them.
Full disclosure, I could have killed them all. I didn't want to, obviously, because they're just goons.
You're so right. Let's just kill the Joker.
No. Oh, God.
What I'm getting at is that I think we have plenty of power, and I think Joker is one person who has probably just the power of a slightly mutated person.
No. There's also the issue of the rumors, or are they confirmed or not? I can't remember. Of this Harley person.
Who?
Harley Quinn.
Probably.
Yeah. Harley Quinn.
Yes. We believe...
Not the rebound.
We believe Joker has an accomplice.
Yo-Yo?
Outside of Yo-Yo, yes. Yo-Yo is currently in GCPD custody.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do we have any information on this new ally of the Joker?
We know that she is intelligent. We know that she has some form of attachment to Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy. We know that she is potentially incredibly dangerous. But what we do not know is why she's working with the Joker and in what capacity.
Do we know her identity?
We have theories, but nothing is concrete yet.
They nod. They just nod.
It's obviously a big decision to figure out whether or not we're doing it, but if we do decide to work with the Joker, I might take a sidestep. Just for a bit.
Yeah, I think Hermes and I, if you folks decide to work with the Joker, will go on our own investigation toward potentially getting into Quincy Sharp's Zeppelin and scouting it before the main mission to take him down.
If you guys are going separate, I suggest calling in our additional allies like Bailey or somebody else. Just so that you have extra people.
Bailey would be great to have around, I think.
Yeah, no, having a powerhouse would be very good for a mission with the two of us.
We don't
sure
have
one of
to
you
do
has your
this. I just happened
think
to know that.
I think it's a really good idea, is the thing.
I'm
You think?
more so concerned about this, about Harley Quinn. We don't know why she's working with Joker, what she is plotting, what she is doing with the Joker, if anything. So, ideally, first scout, see what the Joker is doing, see what Harley Quinn is doing as well, and then make a decision after.
Yeah, we can try to make a bargain. I'm sure if they have any sort of physical desire for monetary or whatever, we can negotiate. I guess we just have to hope that whatever it is that they might have in store or whatever joke they might see, we can just take it on the chin and either keep going or handle them as necessary. If that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If in any event, I will say that you all should get some rest. You did take down a major criminal in Victoria Freis, and a group of goons that were had overpowered me and almost took the belfry.
And actually, speaking of, where is Bane?
Bane left to she said she was needed to take care of a bird problem.
Ooh,
Okay.
there's a lot of birds in this city.
Yeah, there's a few that it could be. Ugh.
My theory is
fun.
it's Red Wing. Tiffany Drake
That's a good answer.
has been a thorn in Bane's side as of late. So, Red Wing and the Titans could be the target.
Well, luckily that's a group. They should be able to handle themselves just fine, at least for now.
Yes, but Bane will pick them off one at a time. That's the worry.
Tim/Tiffany is smart. I'm sure that they can handle it.
Tiff is very smart. Bane is a genius, however. She even outsmarted Batman.
Are you trying to convince us that this is more of a priority, that we should do that first?
No, it's more I know where she's headed potentially, and I will have someone look into it, and Green Arrow goes, I can look into it. If anything, it's my fault that Tiff's even involved.
Why would that be?
My protege, Roy Harper, is missing, and I asked for Tiff's help. And all roads lead to Bane.
Ugh. That's not good.
I can send a couple monkeys to come with you.
I am good alone. If Roy is endangered and potentially harmed, I'm going to do a lot more than just incapacitating Bane.
Don't be afraid to call in for backup if you need it, is what I'm getting at.
I will, if I need it. Usually I'm pretty good on my own.
She just kind of stares at the sharpened arrowheads for a moment and goes back to looking at work.
And Oracle just
So-
kind of looks at you guys and goes, so game plan, potentially investigate Arkham Asylum, then Joker, or Joker and then Arkham Asylum.
One of those two. I feel like once we should get everybody together and actually talk it over.
Yeah, we should have a group meeting about it or something.
Okay. Then the birds and I, the birds of prey, we will go back to our base and kind of discuss, and you folks are free to customize the belfry as you wish. And she'll kind of wheel herself over to Helena, who will kind of take the back of her chair and go, we'll get her out of here safe. Thank you, everybody. And Black Canary just kind of goes, sorry about the windows.
That's
Oh,
okay, I can
shit.
fix them all up. Kimi's also going to hug Huntress before she leaves.
Huntress will hug you and give you a kiss and go, I'm gonna be okay, and I'll be back. And like the rest of the birds, I actually live in this part of the city, so I'll be able to visit more often.
Sick.
Hermes, I do think it would benefit the team if you and I still investigated Quincy.
I mean, I'm down for that, yeah.
Good old-fashioned dynamic duo.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm just gonna get some rest, but I definitely just give me a call.
Yeah, no, I will come get you. We can take the motorcycles, even though mine's cooler. than
Fuck
yours.
yeah.
Even-
No, shut up. Yours will never be cooler than mine.
You
okay?
bought the sports bike. I have a Harley. Mine's cooler.
Whatever. I just think you have whack judgment. Okay.
And y'all are going after the blimp
Yes, we would
and
be.
or Zeppelin.
We would be investigating the Zeppelin. We're probably going to call in Bailey Campbell to help with that investigation.
Okay, okay.
Which means Gordon will probably have to get brought in here at some point.
Yes, for at least one of your
I can-
investigations.
Get in contact with her and see.
Thank you,
Sick.
Streamline. Streamline, I would like to say you have become quite the asset to the team. I know you're new at this, but keep your chin up, kid. This is Helena speaking.
They look encouraged. Like they were looking at their phone to try and contact Golden, and then they got complimented. Now they're all bashful.
And Helena will kind of nod and go, "All right, I need to get this one home and rest." Kind of gesturing to Oracle, and I think Canary needs to go convince her wife not to commit homicide.
Grab some
So,
pizzas on the way out. Don't be hangry.
We will. Thank you, Kami. I appreciate it. But yeah, so if anyone needs us, we are a comm link away. I live in the city, and Canary lives outside of Arkham City, but she can get in because of the Justice League. So, if anyone needs us, we'll be here. And Cassandra also lives in the city, but she's usually busy being nightmare fuel for the goons of the city. So,
Oh, the goons. That makes more sense now.
call her
Listen, I think
at your own risk.
the costume's neat. Okay. I don't think it's
Right?
necessary.
And she just like, so with Cassandra, her like little bat ears emote,
Yeah.
and they like perk up, when she's complimented, and you can kind of see a smile through the like mask.
Yeah. He gives her like a big thumbs up.
And she'll
Y'all
like
have
make a
fun.
heart with her hands.
Yeah, he gives her one back. I'm gonna go relax for a bit before I have to go off to do something else, so.
Yes, we should all get some rest. And then the birds of prey will leave the scene. So you are all now in your new headquarters, the Belfry. There are bedrooms, and what I'm gonna do essentially is build the inner Belfry for you guys, so you can, if you would like to customize the Belfry, you absolutely can, and we can talk about it outside of session. But as of probably right now, we are finished.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for playing. Thank you for those on stream for watching. I hope everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
It was awesome.
we will say goodbye to stream. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you are watching on YouTube. And fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Bye.